Good busy Thursday morning. Welcome to Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith on Thursday, October 16th, 2014, with the daily video forecast discussion. Start out with some precipitation estimates from the National Severe Storms Laboratory experimental precipitation product from NowCoast at NOAA. That's nowcoast.noaa.gov. This is for eastern Pennsylvania. This is over the last 24 hours, ending at 6 a.m. this morning. All the reds here are indicative of amounts over 2 inches. When we get into the magentas and then the purples here, we're approaching 4 inches of rainfall just east of State College and down through just west of the Baltimore area into the Virginias here. In New Jersey, we're in the yellows and reds, which means we have over 1 to 2 inches of rain, especially around New York City, where there has been some flooding concerns this morning over central and eastern Long Island. We'll get into that in a moment. Also into interior parts of Connecticut. We do have a few airport delays in around the region this morning. Currently, as of this broadcast, Newark, LaGuardia, and Teterboro are reporting delays. We have some watches, warnings, and advisories out here across interior sections where showers of heavy rain affecting the region. These now still ongoing in certain regions, but the rain is lessening up here, and that's over northwestern New Jersey. In the greens here, this is what we're concerned with. These are aerial flood advisories until 7:30 this morning, just a few minutes from now. Obviously, the heavy rain being caused some flooding concerns there. Also in New Haven and the South Shores of Connecticut here until 8 a.m. this morning, we have an urban and small stream flood advisory for New Haven County in southern Connecticut, New London County in southern Connecticut, and Middlesex County in southern Connecticut this morning, where the rainfall rates have been over an inch an hour at times. And out here in northeastern Pennsylvania in the Poconos region into the Catskills here, we have a flash flood watch continuing until 11 a.m. this morning, and this is for portions of northeast Pennsylvania, including New York, Delaware, Madison, southern Oneida, and Sullivan. For example, in northeastern Pennsylvania, northern Wayne, Pike, and southern Wayne, bands of moderate to occasionally heavy rain will continue to occur this morning. Rainfall rates of 1 to 4 inches have already occurred, with locally higher amounts, which will result in some flooding, especially in urban areas. On the coastlines, we have small craft advisories until 6 a.m. on Saturday. This is for the New Jersey coastal waters for southwest winds at 10 to 15 knots, gust up to 20 knot seas, 4 to 7 feet. Out here in the Long Island, New York, from Sandy Hook out to Montauk Point, we have a small craft advisory until 6 a.m. Saturday for southwest winds at 10 to 20 knots, gust up to 25 knots, seas 5 to 8 feet. Latest morning surface chart from WeatherRoanoke.com and Digital Atmosphere software shows the winds are still from the south-southeast here in New York City and northern New Jersey. They're veering around all the way now to, or backing into the southwest now, across central and southern New Jersey down through the Philadelphia area as the cold front is slicing through from southwest to northeast. A very, very dynamic storm system here with the low pressure center now in western New York State and the upper trough still just to the west of that. New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia metro area. Lots of clouds around. We still have some light rain in Newark International, Teterboro, also in Islip, and West Hampton here on Long Island. Light rain at White Plains and also in Montgomery and Albany. Light rain once again. Is The air is now drying out a little bit, just cloudy skies, and precipitation has ended now for southwestern Pennsylvania and the Delmarva region. Morning visible satellite imagery shows the cloud cover in place with the precipitation. Also, we can see on the water vapor channel all the lifting still going on here in back building into northeastern Pennsylvania, northern New Jersey. The bright blues and yellows here on the water vapor channel indicating a lot of moisture being strung up and rising motion to the air here in this channel of the satellite imagery. Drying is working its way nicely with a sharp edge now through southwestern Pennsylvania and the Delmarva region as drier air eventually makes its way through. Doppler radar is also showing the back edge of the precipitation shield now entering into New York State and into Connecticut, with the rest of the remnants here offshore back building into Long Island Sound and interior Connecticut. And this is where the focal point for the precipitation will be over the next several hours, if not into early afternoon as well. Pollen forecast from pollen.com today, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, basically on the low side with ragweed still the predominant pollen left broadcasting. Latest foliage report from yankeefoliage.com shows that we're in the moderate to peak side now across northwestern New Jersey, the lower Hudson Valley region. And we're starting to begin to fade now out here towards Stroudsburg in northeastern Pennsylvania. Most of the rest of the area is still in the moderate range of leaf color change at this moment. For the aviational weather deck, lots of MVFR. This morning we had a lot of IFR conditions, which is now beginning to slightly improve in certain regions like Newark and Linden Airport. So it's a smattering of IFR and MVFR currently, and we're expecting those conditions to continue to improve to VFR conditions during this afternoon. As the cold front slices through the region from southwest to northeast during the afternoon, wind speeds will increase to around 10 knots. More clouds again later this afternoon, with ceilings basically VFR under the upper closed low that wobbles around toward the area. And basically, we're expecting only a widely scattered shower, mostly northwest of the terminals late this afternoon. Tonight, VFR conditions, diminishing clouds expected with light west winds. VFR conditions on Friday and Friday night. Primarily VFR on Saturday through Sunday. Some gusty west winds at 20 to 25 knots on Saturday, and similar northwest gust on Sunday. Basically VFR conditions on Sunday night and Monday as well. Right now outside of Newark, 70 degrees, dew point 68, humidity 93%. The wind is southeast at 8, gust to 17. A cold front's not through there yet. Visibility 6, light rain and fog. Conditions improving with scattered cloud cover during late this morning into the afternoon, and broken cloud cover from mid to late afternoon as the upper low moves over the forecast region. And basically we should be in VFR conditions basically at that time. Right now, Philadelphia, we are in VFR, 62, dew point 58, humidity 86%. The wind has shifted to the southwest as the front has made its way through at 13 miles per hour. Overcast conditions, broken ceilings at 18,000, broken also at 9,000 and 1,800. We're expecting broken cloud cover later this morning and into this afternoon with some scattered cloud cover by late tonight and basically VFR conditions. NamWRF composite reflectivity forecast from Penn State's eWall site shows the rain exiting the region over the next couple of hours and lifting into southern New England. As the low begins to fill, the upper trough is still to move through the region, so scattered to broken cloud cover returning this afternoon with an outlier, widely scattered shower. As the atmosphere begins to dry out further, we'll find that overnight tonight into tomorrow morning the clouds will really begin to thin out and break up. Tomorrow is a mostly sunny day with still a west to southwest flow of air, and as we get into the weekend, more instability, a few broken clouds around the region as another weak front makes its way across the region on Saturday afternoon and evening. The temperatures basically in the 50s at night, low to mid 60s interior and coast over the next 24 to 48 hours, and by Sunday morning as that trough access moves through on Saturday afternoon and evening, maybe an isolated pop-up shower across the region, and then cooler air back into the 50s for Sunday and Monday. GFS forecast into motion from Next Generation Weather Lab at the College of DuPage. We'll start things off with the low pressure area moving into and filling in across southeastern Canada, and kind of marrying the upper low that's now across southeastern or south central Canada, and this will be slow to move through the region with the upper trough and a secondary cold front moving through as the whole thing begins to shift east of the Canadian Maritimes by Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening, drawing a cold front through the region, and then cool high Canadian continental air pressure, polar air pressure, high pressure building in across the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area, all of the East Coast for the early part of next week, with chilly temperatures on Sunday, probably remaining in the upper 40s in the Poconos and low to mid 50s just about everywhere else, including the Philadelphia metropolitan area. And basically then we're going to find another low which kind of gets cut off in this dynamic flow here. Probably developed by Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday, with more showers around the region. And this low may have to be watched too as it back builds right along the and offshore the southern New England coastline with a northeast wind and rain showers, as this is all being blocked up by all of what is just happening now over southeastern Canada and Greenland, blocking this from just exiting completely. Then strong high pressure once again being built into the forecast region for the early to late part of next week, actually from Wednesday right into Thursday. This is something that we have to watch. We'll have some kind of a tropical system here, whether this is a hurricane or just a weak tropical wave here, getting caught up in the Gulf Coast here, and this might have some kind of an influence on our weather, but definitely not for the near or short term, as this system here will probably just meander around the Gulf Coast states, being blocked off by this low pressure center off the mid-Atlantic coast and high pressure over the Great Lakes down through the New England coastal states and down through the southeastern states as well. So it's a very blocked up pattern, and generally a return to much cooler temperatures, the normal temperatures for the month of October. And we'll just have to continue to watch this systems here as a very blocked up pattern continues to develop for the later part of October, and it means that we're not going out of this quietly as we exit the month of October for certain. Of course, we have a Category 4 storm so late in the season out there, and it's serious. It's Gonzalo, and it's going to be moving toward Bermuda. It's already affecting portions of Bermuda today. Right now, maximum sustained winds are dangerously high at Category 4, up to 140 miles per hour. It's moving to the north at about 9 miles per hour, and a minimum central pressure 27.91 inches. This is a dangerous hurricane. The eye of the hurricane Gonzalo is located at about 25.3 north, 68.7 west. It's moving toward the north at 9, and the general motion continued to expect it to continue during today, turn more to the north-northeast, and increase in forward speed tonight and Friday. On the forecast track, Gonzalo is expected to pass near Bermuda on Friday. Satellite imagery indicates maximum sustained winds have increased to 140 miles an hour, and fluctuations in intensity are common in major hurricanes and are likely to occur with Gonzalo today. Some slow weakening is forecast tonight and Friday, but Gonzalo is expected to be a dangerous hurricane when it moves near Bermuda. Steady weakening should begin by late Friday. Hurricane force winds extend outward to 40 miles from the center. Tropical storm force winds extend outward up to 140 miles from the center. And basically, hurricane conditions are expected to reach Bermuda on Friday with tropical storm conditions late tonight or early Friday morning. It should be noted that wind speeds atop of the windward sides of the hillier terrain are often up to 30% stronger than that of the surface, and in some elevated locations can be even greater than that. A dangerous storm surge expected to produce significant coastal flooding in Bermuda. Near the coast, the surge will be accompanied by large and destructive waves. Rainfall expected to produce totals of 3 to 6 inches over Bermuda, and large swells generated by Gonzalo are affecting portions of the Virgin Islands, the northern coast of Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic, portions of the Bahamas. Swells will reach much of the east coast of the United States and Bermuda during today, and these swells are likely to cause life-threatening surf and rip current conditions. So in many areas this morning you're going to need to provide some extra traveling time as many of the roads are now either closed or damaged as a result of flooding. So there's going to be a lot of traffic on the main stem roadways as well. So do be careful driving out there this morning. For everything Garden State Weather at gardenstateweather.blogspot.com, I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You make it a great Thursday, the best one you can. We'll be back in video form with your weekend details and details on next week's weather tomorrow morning.